New at 11, a Macomb County woman's fiance was murdered just a few days before she found out she was pregnant.
Now the search is on for whoever killed the love of her life.
Our Andrea Isom sat down with the grieving family and a persistent cop. Take a look.
The pain you are about to see is heartbreaking. It was the day Kevin Fletcher was killed in November of 2016, and it still is to this day.
Oh man, it's hard. I called him prior to his birthday. And it hurts because I didn't get a chance to talk to him.
The day Kevin Fletcher turned 29 years old is the same day he died.
If I could see my baby right now, I probably would hold him and won't let him go.
Kevin Fletcher was a devoted son, father, and a blissful fiance. Katie Summers was his lucky lady.
I told him that I loved him.
Always. And she knew she'd love him forever.
I've never been treated like that before. Like the awesomeness just from the beginning.
He loved you, respected you.
The providing, all the things that he did.
Kevin was leaving work here at P.F. Chang's. He was on his way home to Katie and their little boy, Junior. It was a nice enough day for him to ride his bike back and forth, so he did. Kevin was pedaling at Hall Road and Romeo Plank. That is a busy stretch of roadway there. But for Kevin, it also proved to be deadly. Detective Sergeant Melissa Stevens is with the Macomb County Sheriff's Department Major Crimes Unit.
There was a Jeep Cherokee that was going north on Romeo Plank, and the Cherokee had the light, green light. He went through the intersection. Whoever the driver was speeding excessively. Kevin went through the intersection, and the Jeep hit him, and they took off.
Probably didn't even look back at my baby to see if he was dead or alive.
We had a ton of witnesses at the scene that did stay and try to help Kevin.
Witnesses said what when they rushed to Kevin's aid? Was he still with us at that point?
I don't believe anyone saw any signs of life.
Losing him hit deep.
This is not supposed to happen like this.
No, it wasn't. You see, 3 days after Kevin's hit-and-run homicide, Katie found out she was pregnant. And Katie can barely speak about what she lost and what Kevin isn't around to see.
Not that my baby would be so happy to have my little girl.
When you look at Kevin's family and you take the badge off for a second, how does it make you feel?
Poor babies. Daddy was a good man. He was on his way home from work. He was coming home to you guys. And I'm going to do everything I can to figure out who did this to him.
What other evidence do you have that you can share with us in this case?
We know that we're looking for a Jeep from 2005 to 2007 with the khaki metallic beige color, because we have those pieces of that vehicle.
Passing by and looking at the place where Kevin lost his life is hard for his fiancée to face.
I couldn't even look at that intersection. My heart would start racing. My legs would go numb.
Now, more than a year later, Kevin's loved ones try to remember and hold on to all the love that Kevin left behind.
And he gave you Caitlin.
Thanks for being the best, person he could be to us. A great father. You always provided for us, and I just feel terrible that his life ended so soon.
I miss my baby so much.
We know he's here right now watching this all happen. What would you say to him?
I love you, son. 1,000 times over, I love you.
Kevin's family needs your help. They want and they deserve answers. If you know anything at all about this hit and run, call Crime Stoppers, please. You do not have to tell them who you are, just tell them what you know. I'm Andrea Isom, 7 Action News.
Hopefully they'll get some answers.